Good morning, folks. I'm CJ Adams here, and we are down here at the Black Hawk talking tackle, okay? Got a few guys wanting to know about some cod fishing, sea bass fishing. We're going to Block Island most of the time, besides our local blackfish trips that we do in the Sound, but I'm going to go over a couple of things on how to cut a clam properly, the knives we're using, a rig, and some safety equipment as well, okay? So, we're using sea clams, all right? Best thing to use, Dexter Russell, okay? I use a 1378. It's a good bait knife, good fillet knife as well. But you start with your clam here, and you always want to use a little bit of belly meat in the clam, okay? You take it and you just strip it off, all right? And you always want to make sure that you got a nice piece of strip and you're showing some belly meat in the clam, okay? Just like so, obviously you end up with a little piece too. That's good for your smaller sea bass, or anything will still eat it, but for the codfish especially, and the sea bass, you want a nice, good 3 or 4 inch strip, and some belly meat hanging on, okay? That's what we're doing with the clams. Our cod and sea bass rigs, okay? A lot of guys use some different stuff, but we tie our own stuff, okay? As so, this goes to your main line, the end of the line. You got a simple dropper loop with a 4-0 hook, okay? You come down the line, another dropper loop, all right, off to a trailer hook that's snelled, all right? For those of you who don't know how to snell, there's videos I could always do another one, show you guys. And you have your sinker down here, so your hook is always trailer in your sinker, all right? You don't necessarily have to use a dropper loop, but any sort of good knot that'll hold is excellent for this kind of fishing, okay? Another very important thing that a lot of people should use, especially when they're starting to fillet their own fish, and us as professionals, we use as well, is a steel mesh fillet glove, okay? They are very important. They save you from making that nick in your finger, okay? If someone slips with the knife, or if you slip, this saves your hand, okay? When you're filleting, all of a sudden, boom, you cut yourself. Well, this stops that, okay? It's a metal mesh fillet knife. They're very inexpensive, and they're very, very safe. Excellent stuff to have on your boat, anytime you're fishing, okay? I'm CJ Adams. We'll see you next week. We're down here at the Black Hawk talking tackle.